Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of America Tonight with Aiden Root. Tonight, we'll be taking you inside some of the new businesses in Winchester. We're going to the Fuller Cup with owner Laura Fuller and Gluten-Free Me Cafe, formerly Roast Cafe, with Ehab Sadiq. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy the program. Hello, today I'm here with Ehab Sadiq, the owner of Gluten-Free Me, a cafe here in Winchester, located at
748 Main Street, Winchester.
Okay, this is where Roast Coffee Shop was located, and you said that you owned Roast and you're featuring?
I owned Roast for almost over a year.
Okay.
And we made the move. We started thinking about the transition to the gluten-free a few months ago. So we closed down for a few weeks to go through the transition.
Okay. Is everything here gluten-free?
It is. Everything is strictly gluten-free.
Okay, so you could come in and order anything, and it would be, you'd know it would gluten-free.
You don't have to worry about any cross-contamination or being exposed to any gluten. So everything we offer here is a gluten-free.
All right, great. When did you reopen?
Sorry?
When did you reopen?
We opened actually 8 days ago. So we opened in the first week of January, the first Tuesday in January.
All right. Wow. Today's January 12th. This will air in a week, so it'll have been a couple weeks for you. How's the business doing so far?
It's doing phenomenal, and the very good part about it is every day we have been seeing more people, and we already start seeing repeat customers. So I think the community is receiving the product very, very well.
Great.
I was quite surprised to see actually how much need that there is for gluten-free. I lived in Winchester for almost over 20 years, and there's a lot of people that I haven't seen for some time, and it happens that they just walk in, and it was nice to see them again.
Yeah,
and
it must be great.
they share their stories. A lot of people has a family member that requires just a gluten-free diet. And it was good to see some old friends again, and to help in providing a product that they need.
That's great. You said you decided to make the move a while ago. What made you decide to switch over?
I have been baking for so many years, and I have that passion for baking. And I have a brother that a few years ago, there's a celiac disease, and he didn't find out for a while. So he didn't know what was causing he would get stomach ache and feel bloating sometimes, and he didn't know what it is. And finally, he found out what it was. And of course, I tried to bake some stuff for him. So it started as just something that I wanted to do.
Right.
For my brother, and then it's as I keep making the stuff, I felt like there's more and more growing need for it. So the idea came just about I would say about 2 years ago. I would start doing small little batches and try to make different recipes and mix different flavors together, and the final product was phenomenal. It encouraged me a lot to turn it basically to a business.
Great. If people want to come down, when are you open?
We open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on the weekends we open from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m.
All right. And so what makes Gluten-Free Me Cafe different than other gluten-free places? Why here?
Actually, I think we have a very unique bakery, and the reason is if you go to any of the gluten-free sections in the local supermarket, or even there's a few gluten-free bakeries in Massachusetts, and what you would usually see is you would have to go to a freezer to grab a local bread. Most of the offerings is frozen. I don't, as a baker, I don't agree. I think product has always to be fresh. It's not easy to make a gluten-free, to keep it fresh.
Right.
but we were very successful with our recipes. My background as the funny part is I started my life as a chemist
Really?
many years ago, and
Oh, wow.
and baking is that's where I found my
Yeah.
passion. So in a way, the gluten-free product was almost a perfect marriage between 20 years of baking experience as a master baker and the academic background as a chemist. So
Right.
we were able to develop a product that's very unique. It's shelf stable. And we use very basic ingredient. If you look at the ingredient in any of our products, it's a product that you can't pronounce. And it's ingredient that's found on every household. It's a very basic 8 ingredient that we use. We use rice flour, potato flour, corn flour, and then we use salt, baking powder, yeast, vegetable oil, and brown sugar. So it's very simple,
And that's how you make your breads,
and
or?
that's how we make the bread. I had very simple goal when I started developing the gluten-free recipe. I had one very simple mission. I wanted to develop a product that if we put 2 pieces of bread or 2 bagels or 2 muffins side by side, and one of them is gluten-free, and the second one is a wheat-based product, I wanted to develop a product that will taste at least as good, if not better. And I think we have succeeded in that. People have been coming trying the product, and for a second they cannot believe that gluten-free that could taste that good.
Oh, wow. So, like, is that your own personal recipe? Did you develop your recipe?
It is every item we have, and we have almost so far we have about 40 different
Oh, wow.
items, and that's gonna grow. We every single one of this we develop this in house, myself.
So if you came in here and bought something, it would be fresh. It would not be
Yes,
old.
we bake our stuff every day.
Okay.
So 7 days a week we make bagels and bread and pastries and I think there's no way around having a fresh product in a bakery.
Right.
It's the only way it should be.
All right, great. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aiden Root with America Tonight, and I'm here with Laura Fuller from the Fuller Cup, one of the newer businesses in Winchester, for this week's story on the new businesses in Winchester. Nice to be here, Laura.
Nice to meet you, Aiden. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for being here. When did the Fuller Cup open?
We opened up in the end of September. I believe the exact date, 9/23.
Great. Tell us a bit about the cup shop.
The Fuller Cup was an idea back when I was in my early 20s, and I always dreamed of opening a space like this in a community like this. So the Fuller Cup really is, yes, it's my last name, and many people don't know that, but the Fuller Cup is really a space that we welcome everyone, and we want them to feel acknowledged and warm, and when they leave, a little bit fuller than when they came in.
All right, great. What did you do before you opened the Fuller Cup?
I ran Trader Joe's stores.
Really?
My career was a little over 10 years, and my last store was in Westwood, New Jersey.
Okay. What inspired you to open the cafe?
In one word, hi Andrew, people.
People.
Yep, in one word, people. I love people, I love connecting, I love learning, I love sharing. Yeah, I love people. People just make the world go around, so.
All right, great. What's it like to run a small business?
Oh, it's fun, rewarding, exhausting, complicated,
Yeah.
and I think at the end of the day, it fills me up. And so the next day, I'm equally as motivated as I was the day before.
Great. So have you had a lot of customers? Have you been doing well since you opened?
Yes, we've been very steady, and the community has been overwhelmingly kind and generous and patient with us. So yes, so they continue to come. They've become loyal fans, and we hope to get more, of course. And we look forward to staying here a long time.
That's great. So you're located here at 11 Thompson Street, and right across the street are Starbucks
Yes.
and Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
Why should people come to the Fuller Cup rather than some other coffee shop?
Well, I think the most important thing is I think the community can support all of us. I think we all offer a different environment and a different vibe. I think our products are slightly different, and I think it's a way to give the community some choices. And we certainly, at the Fuller Cup, we don't expect to be the only stop for the Winchester resident or people who visit, but we hope that we're their favorite. And I think that's our big, hopefully that's our goal, is to let people know that hopefully Fuller Cup will be their favorite place to visit.
Tell us a bit about some of the products that you serve here.
So most of the products we make in-house, and we've learned a lot. A lot of the recipes come from my team members, come from customers.
Really?
Customers. In fact, we have one right now that's our baked oatmeal bar that actually came from a mom who makes it for her second grader from Ambrose. His name is Jacob, and we made it twice already and sold out on both occasions. But customers are very generous with that, and and that's what I love about the Fuller Cup is people who have some of their favorite things, they can bring it here, and we're happy to share it. And hopefully we can do well with their recipe, and then we can share with everyone. And there are my grandparents, my mother. So yeah, it's a variety of places.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much. This was Aiden Root with America Tonight. This was Laura Fuller, owner of the Fuller Cup here in downtown Winchester. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aiden.